Chapter 2, Tuan's Plan. Kandima, we're all going to Teacher Duad's house tonight. Tuan will be there too, Mother explained. Teacher Duad was born in Borneo and had moved to Durian village to start a school. He had become a Christian and also wanted to teach the people about Jesus. Tuan was the name the villagers gave the missionary from the United States. Whenever he came to visit, he brought his Bible and taught the people about Jesus. He also brought medicine for fevers, strange pincers to pull teeth, and a bag of treats for the children, gum or bits of candy. I don't want to go, Kandima said. She did not want Teacher Duad or Tuan to see her sick, ugly eyes. Of course you will go, Mother said as she helped Kandima down the ladder. Lots of excited people packed Teacher Duad's house. Tuan sat in the middle of the floor talking to families. Kandima's father got close enough to shake his hand. Are your children here? Tuan asked. Yes, they are, Father proudly replied. He handed baby Bonnie to Tuan so he could see how he had grown since Tuan's last visit. And this is my big girl, Father said, taking Chaya's hand. Tuan put his arm around Chaya and asked, Where is Kandima? Kandima had been hiding behind her mother. Mother gently pushed her toward Tuan. Tuan handed baby Bonnie back to Father. He took Kandima's sad face in his hand and turned it upward. She saw nothing but kindness in his eyes. Then with a smile, he gave her a big hug. That evening, as he talked with the villagers, Tuan held Kandima on his lap. Tuan loves me just the same as always, Kandima thought. She felt better than she ever had since her accident. When it was time to leave, Tuan stopped Father. Wait a minute, I want to talk to you. Kandima and Chaya climbed down the ladder while Father waited behind. Kandima has had a terrible accident happen to her eye. Tell me what happened, Tuan asked. Father told Tuan the whole story. It has been almost 2 months since the thorn poked her eye. The eye is blind, Father sighed. Nothing can bring back the sight, not even our most powerful medicine. That's true, Tuan replied, but we must do something to save the other eye or she will be blind in both eyes. Then Tuan told Father that he would take Kandima to his home in the big city. He would find doctors with medicine to cure the infection in the good eye. I will talk to Kandima's mother and think about it, was all Father would say before leaving. From her sleeping mat, Kandima heard her parents talking about Tuan's plan until late into the night. I don't know if the medicine will really do her any good, Mother said. Besides, she is so young, she has never traveled away from our village. I think she would be very lonesome and cry all the time. Tuan is kind, Father replied. He has little children of his own. He would take good care of Kandima. Did you see how gently he held her on his lap tonight? Finally, Kandima heard her mother say, No, I will not let her go. We'll just let things stay the way they are. Kandima turned her face toward the wall and cried herself to sleep. Several weeks later, as Kandima sat in the shade of a durian tree sorting rice, she heard a familiar voice let out a very familiar call. Tuan is coming, Tuan is coming, announced one of her friends. Kandima stopped working and strained with her left eye to see if it really was Tuan coming down the path. Her eye had become so sore and red that she could not see very far at all. There are 2 Tuans coming, one friend announced. One is our Tuan and the other one is taller. Our Tuan explained that new Tuan was his brother-in-law. The villagers gave him a name at once, Guru, since they were told he was a teacher in Singapore. With a big smile, Tuan lifted Kandima up into his lap. Looking at Kandima, he could tell that her eye was not getting better. I hope her parents will let her go to the city. I know there are doctors who can help her, Tuan thought. Tuan didn't have to wait too long for an answer to his question. During the evening, Teacher Duad came over and whispered to Tuan that Kandima's parents would be willing to let her go to the big city to see a doctor. Would you like to go to my house, Kandima? Asked Tuan. Kandima wiggled with happiness. She looked at her father. He smiled at her, and suddenly Kandima knew the answer would be yes. Tuan and Guru told father that Kandima would have to go to Singapore, a big city that was many days away by ship. When Tuan and Guru left in a few days, Kandima would go with him. The next day, Kandima ran through the village telling everyone she was going to visit Tuan's house. She was so excited that she almost forgot she was going to Singapore to get help for her eyes. On her last night in her village, tears filled Kandima's eyes as she lay on her sleeping mat. Tomorrow she would leave Jurian village. Singapore is far away. What will it be like there? When will I see my family again? She wondered. There on her mat, under her mosquito net, Kandima prayed to Jesus and told him everything that frightened her. Then she hugged her doll and went to sleep.